Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. It looks like we're meeting Sebastian. So let's get to it.
You're here. Good.
Yup.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
And was there anything else in the student's report? Because you have definitely been known to omit stuff like that.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Thank you. Alright, well, let's explore the catacomb. I'm gonna read the report.
I'm ready
first,
to explore
though.
the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Alright, student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room, which had suffered decay, amid the turned-over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I'd be thrilled to study the relic further, if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Actually, I would be too.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
Spider.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Right.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo! Revelio. Here. Opening all of these is tempting. Guardian Leviosa.
Ow.
This room is taller than it looks.
Leviosa. Ha!
Finding a chest in an
Revelio.
inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
More spiders.
Confringo!
Tego! Confringo! Accio!
All
Revelio.
this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Confringo! Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Revelio. There's something here by the altar.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one else was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment. Learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
And where do you think these diary pages came from?
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Alright, I'll get started.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's
Revelio.
more to this than even I imagined.
Whatever.
Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone. Here. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
There's something over here.
Confringo. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Revelio. Accio. I need to find a safe way across. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumo. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Right back with Sebastian.
Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
One more.
That's a lot of bone metal. You've done it!
Yeah.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice. Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
What?
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Alright. Let's get all the basics. What does it entail?
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, Except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
And how do you know the Imperious Curse?
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
I do too.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
He says to the person who is connected to ancient magic and therefore all forms of magic.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Revelio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Confringo. Revelio.
Oh.
Something.
Revelio.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo.
Perhaps we need to pull the handles in the order of the symbols on the tablets.
Revelio.
Perhaps we need to pull the handles in the order of the symbols on the tablets. This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Revelio.
Now I'm ready for this one.
Lumos.
Lumos! That worked.
Lumos.
Keep going.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos.
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 Wingardium Leviosa.
More.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
What the hell was that?
Fringo!
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Revelio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Yeah. I haven't even looked yet. I'm just collecting all the treasure.
Revelio.
There it is.
Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize this intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
Yeah, we really should leave it alone until wizard kind knows more, because I want to help Anne. I really do. But we don't know what A, the dark sacrifice requires, and B, what it'll do. If it'll even cure Anne.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it.
And of course,
Let's get to
you're not
Feldcroft.
gonna listen to me.
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Revelio.
Is that ominous?
Is that ominous?
My sentiments exactly.
Ominous?
Ominous?
The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Oh, please
Hold
don't
on,
fight.
both of you. Sebastian, please take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Hello, ominous.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Very well.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I am suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
I hope I don't.
Sebastian!
Either.
We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way, come on.
out of here.
Revelio.
I think I'm going up here.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I did want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Revelio.
Alright.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car. I was only young, but not like I'd fall out there.
And we said we'd visit Feldcroft afterwards.
Revelio.
Oh no. That's not a road.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
I think there's something wrong with Feldcroft, Sebastian.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet.
Let's go help out.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry. Revelio.
Put me down! Out! Who do you think you are? Was that your best? I'm a goblin, not a toy! I've been fun. Stay back! Keep out of the way! There's nowhere to go! Keep out of short range! No! Prepare the ground now!
Uncle! To the right!
Got it!
They're closing in!
Let me go!
Ow!
You're not! Let me go! We'll make... I won't bet. You will have a fight. Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it! You're really not very good! I'll get this thing!
Bring them!
go.
You have to fight!
Uncle, to the right!
Got him!
I'm in the middle of a battle! No. No.
What have you done?
Saved my sister!
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
Well, I mean, you did do the right thing. Personally, I would have used a different spell, like Depulso or Accio, but it did save her. It's probably the first spell you thought of.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
This family is very broken. I suppose while I'm here, I could collect.
Revelio.
Surprised I didn't get it the first time around. Maybe there's a house I forgot. Alright, you.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow?
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Well, I mean, he did save his sister. I wouldn't have personally used it in front of family, but he saved his sister. And that counts for something, and I think you're too... I really don't like you.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
And what is he gonna do? He is a Slytherin. And in the future, he's a very known supporter of Tom Riddle. You honestly think he's gonna care about a couple of Slytherin students who have gotten into the unforgivable curses? Sounds like you're a moron. He's a Slytherin. But now I can take which one is it? Hey. Oh yeah. Alright. Well. Ooh. I really need to do these another time.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I did. He's a moron, and I don't like him.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
Okay, alright. What crest are you sending to her?
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organising her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewellery, cards, old photographs. She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
Right, but we can't rely on Ominous all the time. Alright, very well. Let me know what you find. I'm just worried. You say you don't want to lose Anne, but going down this path, you might lose her in a different way.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
Of course. What are friends
I'll
for?
send you an hour when I have news.
Well, that was a very eventful journey today. It was a very eventful day. So, curses and relics, helpful or trouble? We shall see. Alright, well, that is it for this episode. I think next time I'm going to do Poppy. I'm gonna do this one. So. Then after that, we'll stock up and head to the mine. Alright. Well, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already, because there is more coming your way. And we shall see if we can successfully cure Anne. I really am very worried. But those thoughts are for next time. Alright, we'll see you guys later. Bye.